Yeah, every time I make a video is on this car will be when I have an issue that I'm gonna try to solve, and I'm just gonna show you the issue I'm going through. Obviously, this is what I've got. I've got a 54 rear end in this vehicle, 1954 truck. So we have a truck bolt pattern. I have taken and put new brakes on it. What I've done is I've cheated because I couldn't get the 54 brakes. I put a brake kit out of a 79 Ford half-ton, which gives me a wider shoe than the stance of the axle. Probably the original were probably inch and a quarter pad. This has got 2-inch pad. So I went to the brand new drum and the brand new brakes. And on an old car, if you're building an old car, you should actually go through the brakes and that sort of stuff. You know, you don't want to hurt anybody else, and you don't want to hurt yourself, really. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I don't really want to hurt myself either. I got my sexy in there, and I don't want to hurt her. So as I'm doing this, what the problem is, when I put the drum on, obviously, when I put the drum on, I'm going too far. When I go, go on here, so I wind up a little bit. When I get the drum on, I go to put my wheel on, it goes on too far. I need a wheel spacer in there to keep that drum out. I need a wheel spacer inside the drum to keep the wheel out and lengthen my studs. So what I've done is I went and got these. I've ordered these. I can't get them when I put them in there, or put them on, I guess, what I say, they work fine. But the problem, they don't work fine, I guess. They do the job, they wheel space it out. But what now I've got is when I put the wheel spacer, that wheel spacer there in there, I have a gap like that. And I do not want that gap. You know, I don't want that gap in my brakes. I don't, that's why they have the drum on there going there for the brakes and dirt not to get in. So what I'm doing is, my friend Andrew, I was up there this weekend, I showed a video of his stuff in the dooryard. We're gonna make a wheel spacer out of a brake rotor. We're gonna make a wheel spacer. This is what I'm doing right at the present moment. I am cutting the hat off of the rotor. And as I'm doing that, I needed a certain rotor. You pop into a garage and ask if they get any rotors around, and they'll probably give them to you, if you know what I'm saying. Or, like I did, I just went up the mountain in the junkyard and bought a couple. They're right there, I bought them. These wheel spacers will fit on that because they're machined for that. And I'm showing, I've got a little bit left here to cut. I want to come over here and show them how much more I got to cut. And that way there you can show how hard it is, you know. I got a little bit more left to cut. It has a little ring there. So that's going to be my wheel spacer in there. And I think that'll work perfect instead of using that. Anyways, I'll cut that off and show you what I mean. Let's try it. Now, that's my wheel spacer. I'll take my buffing wheel, I'll buff that off so it's flush, and that will go in. If one's not enough, I'll use two, you know? As simple as that. That'll go in on there as a wheel spacer. And then I can put this on to hold the drum in. I think I probably need one more. Probably. Cool, eh? So if you want to make a wheel spacer like that, like I say, I'm using it on the inside of the drum. You don't have to do that at all. You can put it on the outside of the drum if you want, like whatever you're trying to do. This is what I'm using my wheel spacer for. And you can use your wheel spacer for whatever you want to use, but this is what I need. And this is what I'm doing to get the job done. Make a wheel spacers. You know what it takes? It takes, instead of, when it comes to your car, instead of what you got to buy, it's what can I make? There's where it's at. What can I make instead of going buying? What can I make? And that's when you start to use your brain. I think I hear an old car out there. Ciao!